I want you to stop and think about your past week. How happy were you? Think of all the positive memories in the past week. Let's start on Monday. You maybe woke up and you saw your family and they said something negative to you, so that doesn't count. Then you went to school and you met your bully friends, so you felt negative constantly throughout school. Then you got home, your parents told you about that bad grade you got, so that doesn't count either. Then you went to sleep, and the same day repeats every single day. Did you have at least one positive thought? Were you happy at least once? If not, then this video is exactly for you. But first of all, my name is Stefan and I'm a leader of young men that are striving to become the best version of themselves through self-improvement. If you're willing to put in the work, it would be awesome to click on the subscribe button to see more videos like this, to be reminded to work on yourself even more. And if you want to get extremely good mental health, to improve your life by 100 times, click on the first link in the description to join my free community to get my direct advice for free. So see you there. Now, in this video, I will tell you exactly what I did to become happier, to break this loop of negativity, of constantly thinking bad about other things about yourself. Because if you're watching these videos, if you're watching me, means you are kind of similar to how I used to be. Bro, when I was little, I'm telling you, if I was getting one positive thought, one out of millions, I was lucky. I used to be extremely negative towards everything in my life. Everything. I didn't have a thing that made me happy. Waking up, hating my life. Because I was sleep deprived, I didn't want to go to school, I just hated everything. I was getting out of bed, eating breakfast, going to school, again, meeting my friends that I considered friends, but I didn't, so I felt alone. I would just be sleep deprived during classes, hate my life. The teachers were like kind of shit, so there was nothing positive about that, right? Then I would just go home, play video games, but I wasn't happy during playing. Bro, I was pissed off because I was losing. I was playing video games almost every single day, yet I was shit at them, and I was losing, which led me to being even more negative. So I was getting pissed off because I was losing, yet I continued playing. Then my parents would come home, they would start screaming, telling me shit like, oh, you didn't do anything today, you wasted your time, blah, 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 all this. Nothing positive here. Then I would start scrolling on TikTok, hating my life. Or maybe I was seeing a good meme every once in a while about hating my life. Then dinner time and bedtime. But I wasn't going to bed at 11. I was going to bed at 2 because I wanted to scroll even more. And I would repeat the cycle every single day. If you've paid attention, I think you spotted that there were no positive things in my life. There was nothing positive here, right? Wrong. That was my perception. That's how I used to see life. There were extremely good things happening in my life, but I had these dark goggles on, so I couldn't even see them. I was only seeing the negativity, but I was able to reframe my mind to see the positive stuff in everything. And right now, my whole day is filled with positivity. And I'm getting grateful thoughts and happy thoughts almost every single day. Bro, it's fucking rare to get a negative thought these days. I literally flipped everything. I flipped the switch. And I will tell you exactly how you can do it as well. Now, the best of the best things I could do to break this loop was to be aware of it. If I wasn't aware of these negative thoughts, because they were happening, they were constantly being generated, but I wasn't aware of them. I wasn't able to realize that they were happening. So I was stuck in this mindless loop of being negative all the time. As soon as I did this one thing, this golden thing, it was like this loop went away because I was aware of it. You might know this habit. You might have tried it in the past. It's meditation. As soon as I started being aware of my thoughts, of my inner thoughts, bro, it was like, bro, as soon as I realized it was happening, I knew it was happening, so it got away. The cheat code to being less negative, to break this loop, is to be present, to meditate. When you're present, you are aware of your thoughts, of the present moment. So you will be able to see, oh, I'm being negative, I'm thinking negative. And you can manually put positive thoughts in. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, but I tried meditation in the past once and it doesn't really work. So I'm not going to even try it. I'm going to tell you something. Buddhist monks have been meditating, have tried meditating for 30 damn years. And they still weren't able, they're still not able to master meditation, to be present all the time. 30 fucking years, bro. And they're not experts. What makes you think that you will be able to stop all this negativity instantly after meditating 2 seconds, 2 minutes? It's impossible, bro. I'm still struggling with this. I've been meditating for 2 years now, almost. No, not every single day, of course. Not for 20 minutes every single day. 5 minutes here and there. I wasn't consistent at all. Yet I still struggle. I still struggle to find time to meditate. I still struggle with being deep in thought. I still struggle. You will struggle. If you haven't meditated every single day for 20 years straight, you will not be cured of this overthinking, of being deep in thought. So if you tried it once for 2 minutes and you were pissed off because you were still getting thoughts, you did it wrong. I mean, at least you tried. Round of applause for you. But you have the wrong mentality. You should start thinking that meditation is for life. And I'm going to tell you exactly what you should be focusing on when meditating so you don't get pissed off. You don't get annoyed. So essentially, meditation has 4 steps. The first step is you being present. That's the first step. If you start being present, you're just focusing on your breath. Usually that's what you're focusing on. And you're present. The next step is you being deep in thought, but not even knowing it. So a part of meditation is you being deep in thought without knowing. You don't even realize that you're thinking about something. You're deep in thought. The third step is you realizing that you are deep in thought. So just the fact that you're realizing is the third step. And the fourth step is you trying to get back to being present. So it's a loop. You're present, then you're deep in thought without knowing. Then you know that you're deep in thought. Then you try to get back to being present, and then you're present. And you continue every single time. So the fact that you got a thought while meditating, it's good. You are supposed to get thoughts when meditating. That's how you'll be able to stop having these thoughts. After you're done meditating. These motherfuckers, bro. They're telling me, they're saying everyone online, oh, meditation doesn't work, this doesn't work. I tried meditating once, but I got these deep thoughts, so it doesn't really work. If you haven't been meditating every single day for 20 years straight, don't come to me telling me, oh, meditation doesn't work. Have you ever tried to talk with a Buddhist monk to see how present these motherfuckers are? See how calm they are? You can look online on video. What the fuck? You can search online videos with them, and you can see how they act, how they meditate. Yet they're fucking 60 and they're still meditating, and they still haven't mastered this art. So don't come crying to me after you tried meditating once, but it didn't work. Meditation is for a lifetime. This is the new mindset you should get, because you will not master it in 2 days. Oh, you tried meditating once, bro? Shut the fuck up. It doesn't work like that. Meditation is hard, and I'm still struggling with it. I still struggle, and I've been doing it for 2 years. Every single day, meditate for at least 3 minutes. And if you want practical advice, a practical app to use, download the app Medito. It's the one that has helped me the most. And go through the daily meditations every single day. If you can't do more than 3 minutes, don't. Focus on that first. Get better at 3 minutes. Then go to 5. Then slowly build up to 10. Then to 15. Then to 20. And after a few months, you could be able to meditate for half an hour straight. If you're consistent. I'm still struggling to meditate for 25 minutes. I'm at 20. I can comfortably do 20 minutes. But 25 seems a bit too much. So I'm still working on it. But you could be more advanced than me in a few months. Every single day, meditate for at least 3 minutes. Because, bro, in the future, we want to be the 50-year-old, 60-year-old that is still meditating, that is present. We don't want to be like those motherfuckers that are just deep in thought. You're talking to them and you see them, and you see their brain working and they're thinking about something else. We will be present. Only if you stick to the habit and doing it every single day. Bro, literally every single interaction will improve if you meditate. Bro, I will make a video on it in the future, so if you want to see it, subscribe right now, bro. But there's another thing that has worked immensely to start being more positive. Reframe your mind to start thinking more positively, to start seeing the positive things in everything. I know it sounds super dumb, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, there's nothing positive in my life. If you're thinking like this, of course there isn't. Do you think the guy that has the grayscale on his phone will be able to see colors? Of course not. Of course not. If your world is gray, you're not able to see the colors. They might exist, they might be there. But if you have some lens that blocks out all the color, you will not be able to see the color. So why not change the lens to see color, to see something more colorful? Why not do it? Most people are walking through life with these gray lenses and they see the world in black and white. They don't see any colors, they're just depressed. Of course you will be depressed when you see no colors. But if you take your glasses off, if you switch the lenses, if you switch a lens that brings out more color into you, you will start seeing the colors. So the fact that you think, oh, there's nothing positive in my life, is just cope. You know why? I used to do the same thing. I used to think the same as you. I used to think that there's nothing positive in my life. And look at me now. I'm getting positive thoughts every single day. And nothing has changed, really. It's just my perception. I'm starting to see every single thing as positive. I fucked up. It's a positive thing. It's a learning lesson. I buzzed my hair super short on accident. It was a mistake. Yet I still think positively about it. The next time I will cut my hair, I will know to not drop the fucking thing. I will know to be more careful with the levels. Learning lesson. Right now I'm grateful because I tried doing it super short and I look like a fucking monkey. But it's fine. It's fine. See? I'm trying to see everything positive in anything. You got a bad grade? It doesn't matter, bro. The next time, you will know what to focus on. You got a good grade? That's amazing. Congratulations. But the kid that when he gets a bad grade, he hates his life. But when he gets a good grade, he is depressed because he didn't get an even better grade. The kid is fucking depressed. When you go home to your parents with an 80 on your test, they're not happy for you. What do they tell you? Oh, you could have gotten a better grade. Okay, you come home with a 90. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Oh, you could have done better. You come home with a 95. God damn, that's such a good grade. Oh, you could have done better. You will never be satisfied. They will never be satisfied. But, bro, I just remembered. I was in physics class. And I kid you not, I do not give a fuck about the lecture, about that class. And I know I haven't learned for that subject since 8th grade, 7th grade. And whenever the teacher tells us he needs to grade us, I'm always the first student that raises his hand up and tells him that I want to go in front and fucking what's the word? So he could grade me. He gives me some exercises on the table, on the board, and I need to solve them. I haven't gotten a higher grade than 7 or than 8. I got one time a 10 because I cheated because some guy told me the answers. But on my own, I never got above a 7 or an 8. Never. I was super happy. I was happy as fuck. I got a 7 and I was on top of the whole world with a 7. Imagine if I gave a fuck about that class. If I didn't have this, I don't give a fuck, I should. I wouldn't have been satisfied with a 9. I see some people in my class that are not satisfied with a 9 in that classroom, in that class, in physics. Yet I'm super happy with a 7. So it's all about perspective. This is what I want you to do. Every single time you find yourself in a negative spot, in a negative situation, start to look for the positive. the positive aspect, the brighter side. Be happy for everything that happened to you. You got a bad grade, that's awesome. You didn't study. So the fact that you got such a higher grade means like you were lucky. So be happy for it. You got a bad grade, be happy for it. You can cry with your with your fucking classmates that got a bad grade as well. Start to see everything positively. Put on the pink goggles and just don't give a fuck, bro. Start enjoying life. Because we're not living on this earth for long. In 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, it depends on how old you are. In 8 years, we will be in the grave. We will not breathe in 60 years, 70 years. So why would you be super depressed right now? Imagine being on your deathbed and being depressed still to that day and regretting not being happier when you were little. Stressing over that bad grade. Who fucking cares? Doesn't matter. Think of all the videos that like zoom out on the whole galaxy. What's the matter, bro? A bad grade won't end your whole career. Okay, you don't get that dream job of yours. You get the second best. See, find the positive in everything. Your life doesn't end if you get a bad grade. You can work on it and get a better one the next time. You never know what life throws at you. So be happy with everything. If you enjoyed the video, I would love it if you would click on the subscribe button. And if you are more interested in my sleep advice, after all, I'm still an expert in sleep. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm still an expert in sleep. You can click on the second link in the description to buy my sleep advice, which is pretty cheap at the moment. And if you want more advice on your mental health, on your self-improvement journey, click on the first link in the description right now. Watch the whole video and you will get all the instructions you need to join. See you there, bro. Mwah.